BethAnime19, you're a half human, half elder streamer. My pronouns are she, her. I'm an aspiring voice actress, cosplayer, gamer, Twitch affiliate streamer. And we are we're gonna have a good show tonight, I will say this, chat. We got a good damn show. We're gonna be playing the Onimusha Way of the Sword demo. And then afterwards, I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the Xbox showcase we had yesterday, and what we will be protecting on the Nintendo Direct. Because tomorrow morning we got a Nintendo Direct, baby. So we're gonna be talking about that. And I will be reacting, by the way. We'll be reacting on stream because that's like right before my my shift, so I can react to it. And anyways, so Onimusha with the Sword demo just came out last week. Keep in mind, guys, I am going in blind. I don't know anything about Onimusha. All I know it's a game made by Capcom. That's all I know. So I will do it. So I will definitely check this out. All right, let's dive in. And according to Chaos, he told me that this demo is like 45 minutes long, so chances are tonight will be a short stream, but that's why I'm doing that's why I want to review the Xbox Showcase and, Nintendo Direct prediction. But I'm very curious on Onimusha. Man, Capcom's gonna have a year at Game Awards. I know it. Alright, we're gonna go with English. As always with Capcom games, always adjust the brightness. Okay, subtitles, show, audio mix, headphones, yeah. Priorities, resolution. Please note, this fixed frame rate. I think I'll leave those as is, and then show subtitles as always, and then get it through headphones. Okay, color blindness. Okay, apply motion sickness reduction because I don't want to get motion sickness. And as always with Capcom, put your age in. Okay, agree with that. Capcom will collect your play data so you can change the setting governing at any time. This feature, cool. Autosave. Alright. Ooh. Oh. We're gonna do stories since I am very new to Onimusha. I'm gonna do aggressive as a challenge. Created by Capcom, that has been set in Kyoto. The people and organizations listed are not intended to reflect any support or particular worldview. Alright, against his will, Miyamoto Musashi has become an Onimusha. Carving a path through Genma, monstrosities invading the capital. Musashi finds himself at Kiyomizu-dera Temple, where he has been tasked with purifying the key sanctuary. A host of eerie phenomena play before Musashi's eyes as he traverses the twisted malice-wreathed temple grounds, accompanied only by the mysterious voice that rings out of the Oni Gauntlet. Having defeated the Genma that stood in his way, Musashi is greeted by a long-standing rival that he has crossed swords with many a time.
Kiyomizu-dera temple. That really was instant.
Bruh, Elden Ring flashback.
Alright. Let's purify this place and see if that won't wake up Gauntlet Lady.
Oh. Chad, how's the game audio? Do I need to turn it up? Or is it just fine? I'm gonna look around at this cool environment.
Just the bastards I'm looking
Ooh. Hi guys! How's it going? You guys want to get your ass kicked? 'Cause I'm in the mood for some ass kicking. Okay, Ricky sent. When the enemy stamina is low, their body will turn red and crack. Will recover, so keep a close eye on your opponents if you want to exploit.
Found them!
Yellow souls are sometimes left behind by defeated enemies. Absorb them to restore your health. The lower your health, the more enemies soul. Nice! Oh, cool!
No challenge! What's all that noise?
Hello, fellas.
They're smarter than I Hey, I dealt with the monsters. Let me through.
Thank you. We'll unblock the gate right away.
Open the gate! Open the gate!
Thank you, Samurai. If those things had broken through the gate, none of the people taking refuge here would have had a chance. It's horrible. The temple grounds are just a killing field full of monsters. How can this happen? This is a temple! It's blasphemy.
It's a temple, I tell you.
If the entrance is this bad, the inside must be a mess.
Bad shit must have happened bad.
Open up, please! Quickly!
Gentlemen, everything okay?
I never thought I'd make it back here alive. The Buddha watches over me.
Is it really that bad out there?
There's nothing but fiends and horror beyond here. If you mean to pass through, I urge you reconsider.
Oh, reconsider? Ha! You're funny.
Fiends, huh?
You're funny,
Just
bro.
what I'm looking for.
I'm the main character. You don't think I can run away? Ha! I'm the main character. I must,
Malice
fight.
is thickest over there. Now, how do I get there?
It's easy. You parkour. Or other words, pull up the map. Okay, cool. Run, samurai! There's bad people over there, and you must defeat it because otherwise I must. Or I will end up being fodder. See? Okay.
Stand and fight!
That was fun.
Please, help me! Ooh. I need to get better at parrying at most games.
That was fun.
Is someone there?
Piss off. We'll get through there. Is there another way?
There is no other way.
We're done here.
Okay, also key pouches can only hold a level number of votes, a key which may be used to restore health. Okay. Whoa! Holy shit, that was fucking cool! Oh, that was awesome!
You're nothing. No challenge.
Oh, storehouse. Save your progress at any time. Will restore your health completely.
What's that?
Ghosties.
Gauntlet! What's it doing?
I am thou. Thou art I. Oh, shoot. Sorry.
It's no time. Don't bring them. Hurry to the stage. Faster.
The power of the Oni is within your eyes as well. It must have been awakened by the dark mass you absorbed.
What's that thing?
A concentration of the malice in this area, along with memories of the cruelty that created it. To purify this temple, you will need to find the source of this vision.
Right, Gauntlet Lady. Enough of that. If you're awake, I've got
I
questions.
refuse.
Who's this voice actor?
You listen here.
I won't answer, questions or otherwise, to Gauntlet Lady. I was briefly awake thanks to the energy of that dark mass. But now I am not.
We're gonna be arguing through the whole plot of the game, and we're gonna grow onto each other, and you're gonna break off and die, and we're all gonna cry. I'm calling it right now. That's the plot. Who's the voice of Musashi?
Trying to tell me something.
Oh, in the painting, or whatever the fuck that is.
Threads. What are these attached to? This thing's making the threads.
Kenichiro Thompson. Sounds a lot like Ben Starr. I know, right? I was like, it sounds like a British accent a little, but I'm like, I know for a fact, I know it ain't Ben. I was about to say, Musashi does kind of look like Clive a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, look. Black cape, black armor and shade, and then you got like that, and then you like can similar to Clive. There you go.
Small play. Piss off.
The samurai version of Clive. Exactly! I was thinking about that! Casually looking through everywhere else. La 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 la. Ew. Okay, just telling us use this
You're
sword
just
or that
fuel
one.
for the gauntlets. done here.
To me, a little bit, whenever he says we're done here, it reminds me a little bit of Dante's Jackpot. Whoa, what are you doing here, buddy? I thought you were a citizen. Bro, y'all pulling a Mulan on that shit?
You're nothing. We're done here.
Open the gate. Oh. Went the wrong way. Hello, fellas. Charge!
You're just fuel for the gauntlets.
Dagger! Surprise!
Another one. What a pain in my ass.
Not there.
That way. Looks like it stretches out behind the building.
Yeah, I already got that info with assassination. Where the fuck is the lock? Oh.
Don't make me laugh. You're the attackers here. Piss off.
Get up!
Lean into. Well, nothing.
Ooh, look at that!
Where is that damn spider hiding?
I love this. Ooh, I need to take a picture of that. Kind of a little reminds me of my island in Animal Crossing. Excuse me.
That was a pain.
What's in the box? Ooh, yo, nice.
Kinda reminds me of the gauntlet. Did the Oni make these too?
Up.
Show me what you
Absorbing blue, souls will fill it. Cool.
never had a chance.
just committed arson. What the hell? I went through here. Now I'm lost.
Eats everything. That works well enough. Barely worth my time.
Jump scare me, but oh my god. Chaos did tell me that he got jump scared.
Monsters. Are there no survivors? No challenge!
Oh, thank God, no jump scare.
I'm back here. Which way's the stage?
You go that way. Okay.
Another one? What's he gonna show me this time?
Gonna show you your doom. Shinji? I almost could hear like the Shinji scream because it was like Spike Spencer, Shinji, Ikari. Whoa! Whoa! Oh dear. What kind of fucked up shit is this?
Can you?
Taking that rival?
You too, huh?
Or bestie?
This thing's made me so damn strong. I've been bored halfway back to death. But look, you've got yourself one too. What blessed luck. Right where we left off.
Okay, rival.
Death can't stop us.
I wish it would stop you at least.
What? Lost your nerve? Scared? You thought that'd cut through? Too bad!
Who the hell wears a metal hat?
Whoa!
No, you cannot be done already! Right where we left off. Death can't stop us.
I wish it would stop you at least. Burn bright!
You thought that'd cut through? Too bad!
Who the hell wears a metal hat?
Oh, nicely done! So slow! You're weak, weak, so damn weak, you fraud!
Okay.
That's down! I'll never get sick of this! Let's go, Musashi!
Whoa! On the brink of death.
Does that hurt? Does it?
Once again, Beth comes too close. Oh.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever!
Alright, well, that was the demo. Ends with a fight. Not bad. I haven't been intrigued with this game. Yeah, no, you weren't kidding, man. Yeah, I was like, I did mention, I was told by Chaos that, it's gonna be the demo was gonna be short, but it's all good because we're gonna talk about other stuff. Who's ready for chat? But first, let me get my hot takes on the demo. I definitely, this game's got my intrigue a little more. I'm intrigued. I think we will play on stream. I'm just trying to think, I'm like, when does it come out? But something tells me that I need to play the other games to know some of the stuff. Okay, yeah, September 25th. Okay, cool. But hello, Chaos. How are you doing? How is you? Those are favorite pizza dragon. But, like, kind of like what Grace and I were mentioning just now, how, Marashi looks a lot like a samurai version of Clive. Just a little bit. He's pretty funny. It's like a samurai version of Clive, but, yeah. But I feel like I gotta play the other Onimusha games just a tad, just so I can know the lore. I'm trying to think. I need to get better a little bit at the controls, but it'll take some getting used to. Especially whenever I have to absorb the souls just a little. What else? What else should I talk about? And I'm going once, definitely the directory needs, I need to get better at making the, knowing the way around whenever I'm in an area. But it kind of reminds me of, like, a little bit, it's like, if Elden Ring and, a Ronin game had a kid. But yes, I am looking forward to playing this game. Depending on other... Because I know we got Phantom Blade Zero and other games coming out in September. Oh, fuck! Wolverine! God damn it! I forgot Wolverine's coming out in September. God, what games am I looking forward to come out in September? I know it's Phantom Blade Zero, Onimusha, and, Wolverine. And I'm like dying. But but yeah, I this game got my attention. You have my attention. We'll be playing. And I've been playing a lot of Capcom games on stream this year. Let me keep going just a little more. Let me fucking have this. Anyways, this is us. Turn off the game and let us talk about some stuff, because we got a lot of news came out yesterday. Only actually 3 games caught my eye during the Xbox showcase. So, and funny enough, as soon as I took my first break, at work was when the showcase started, so I watched a bit of it. I did see that Gears of War is coming out for Xbox, but that kind of was like, huh. Because I knew that there was going to be another Gears of War, but that was going to be on the PS5. but I was like, it might have been a different Gears of War game. So I was like, ah, that is very interesting. Very, very interesting news we got there. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Because I only saw like a few. Because like I meant to look through other reveals that were shown during the showcase, but I was like, oh, Gears of War, okay, whatever. And then minutes after I come back from my first break at work, I get messages from friends being like, oh my god, Persona 4 Revival comes out next February, and I'm like, what? I was like, that soon? It's that soon? But I am very much looking forward to Persona 4 Revival when that comes out. So I was just like, man, it really is just next year's gonna be another, like, 2024 moment. Wait. I'm like looking, was there anything else? Another Senua game? Did we really? Are we getting another Senua game? Oh my god, we're getting another Senua. Fallout as well? Oh, Fallout free trial. Okay. Oh, okay. Infestations, Fallout 76. Okay. Because I meant to look at other things that was revealed that I didn't see the, during the Xbox. Yeah, 100%. Those were the only three games that only, that caught my eye during the Xbox showcase yesterday. And then when I was telling my coworker, oh, wow, Persona 4 Revival, that's coming out in February. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then the minute I get a message from my other friend being like, Persona 6, has been confirmed. I'm like, wait, what? And my coworker goes, what's wrong? And they were looking at my message and they were like, wait, what the hell? I'm like, we're fucking getting Persona 6? Which was like, oh my god. And I will admit though, I'm not a big fan of the new color scheme. I'm sorry. I don't like the green. I don't like the green in the new Persona 6 game. I don't like it. It's just like, it's for it being, but I want to dive into, Persona 6. Like, when I saw the trailer during my second break, I was looking at it very closely, and I was like, wait, what are we getting into in this one? What is this new cast getting into? Like, are we hunting ghosts? Are we going to get involved in paranormal shit? I have questions. And looking at the logo for Persona 6, it reminded me a little too much of Green Lantern. So it kind of got my head puzzling just a little, and I'm like, huh. That is very interesting what we got. It makes me wonder, though, when it's going to come out, because it's probably not going to be until, like, 2030 something when we get, Persona 6. But looking at it closely, it's like it's going to be very, paranormal and spooky game. So it's just like, what are you guys, what y'all cooking? What y'all cooking? And don't let it be next year, because if y'all do, that is called rushing. And that is called, being crazy people. Let's see. Elder Scrolls, I don't give a fuck about that. When did they show a trailer for Persona 4 Revival? Let's see. Yeah, I saw Gears of War. I saw the Fable game. That also looked very interesting. Fable looked interesting. Oh, I forgot about another like new Plague Tale is getting released. But yeah, no, but looking at Persona 6 just a little bit, it makes me look like if we're getting into finding ghosts, I'm like, are we gonna be fighting ghosts? Or like, are the shadows gonna have to do something with said ghosts? Which is very gonna make me interesting. I was like, just imagine when we have social links and it's gonna be like a love confession in a graveyard. Next thing you know, a zombie comes out of nowhere and a ghost. But who knows? Who knows what we're gonna be getting? It really could be anything. I will talk about Persona 4 Revival in a little bit, but I do want to point out, oh wait, what if we are looking into the forgotten actions of Persona 2 and dealing with the break in reality? That is interesting. Yeah, because a lot of people, I think, on Twitter were talking about how it's going to be similar to Personas 1 and 2. Just a little bit. So it's kind of got me puzzled. So, but we probably won't know until, like, the next few years. Which really, like, seems interesting. But I don't know. And I'm like, are we... Because I'm kind of comparing to 3, 4, and 5 how we're in a port island and we're in an island in a somewhat Tokyo area in Persona 3. We're in a countryside in Persona 4, and we're in straight up Tokyo in Persona 5. So where are we going with Persona 6? What type of area based in Japan are we doing? It would be kind of cool though if it'd be like kind of like how it is with Onimusha, like we're in a Kyoto based area. That'd be cool. Let's don't forget Elizabeth is looking away to free the P3 project. Yeah. It makes me wonder also the what kind of Velvet Room attendant we're gonna have. Because we had a goofy middle-aged woman and also her brother. And then we have a very sexy hot lady. And then we have two twins / a little girl. So what are we getting for this Velvet Room attendant? What are we gonna get? Apparently we might not be in Japan for this game once. Wait, what? We're not? Huh. Okay, that is new. That is very interesting. Okay, I have questions now. Or if it's gonna be anything similar to like how Metaphor is. It's like oh god, now I'm comparing this with Metaphor. Well, Chaos, hear me out. What if you think the protagonist of this game is an exchange student from Japan and they're in America? I'm thinking about it right now. I've got it in my head now. Oh my god. I was like, we're an exchange student. Our protagonist is our protagonist. It's an exchange student from Japan, but they go to America or at least some part of the world, and they interact with some sort of like paranormal shit. It could happen. It really could happen. America was said as a possibility. Spain and France were also brought up. Ooh. I could see, like, a very French ghost hunting. I don't know. I want to know. Ugh. But, like, we are an exchange student for a year. It's like how they did it with Personas 4 and 5. Like, we're in there for a year. I'm calling it right now, chat. Yeah. So, I want to talk a little bit about Spyro. We're getting a new Spyro game. I am very much looking forward to that. But also, I am very much looking forward that Tom Kenny is gonna be back to reprising his role as Spyro. Oh boy, I am very, very much looking forward to hearing Mr. Kenny as Spyro again. Because, I have played a couple Spyro games as a kid. I used to watch my sister play, the first Spyro game on the PlayStation. And, that was like... I was like, wait, that's Tom Kenny? Oh my god. He would run around and free the dragons. At last, and it's not fucking Crash Bandicoot. I mean, we were technically an exchange student in P3. True. But... Or just a transfer. Because we've had transfer students in the Personas 3, 4, and 5. So they're gonna do that. It's Atlas. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna fall for the same year-long trope every Persona game we get. But yeah, no, the Spyro news, I am very much looking forward, and that Tom is gonna come back. And I used to watch my sister play the Spyro game, and I can't remember which Spyro game it was, but it was, for the Game Boy. I played that a lot as a kid. When's it coming out? I did hear, when is the new Spyro game coming out? What was their last announcement that they did? Oh, it was Gears of War shit. Or was it just fucking COD? Okay, when is the new Spyro game coming out? Okay, spring 2027. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot it's coming to Switch, too. But, oh my god, I am very much looking forward to Spyro. I don't know if I'll play it or not, but I am very much looking forward to that. Alright, another thing I do want to talk about. I want to talk about Persona 4 Revival. Holy shit, I am excited for that. I am very much looking forward to Persona 4 Revival. Oh my god, I don't know where I want to start. I am first and foremost want to talk about, I like the new cast. However, Narukami's new voice, it's gonna take for me a while to get used to, because I'm like, didn't sound Chad enough how Johnny did it, but again, I'm not gonna be negative. Absolutely not. I am never going to be negative. But it's just gonna take it's gonna take a while for me to get used to, I will admit. And I remembered, on Twitter last year when Persona 4 Revival was announced, how I wasn't a big fan of his new design and shit. But I a little bit looked at the trailer, I'm like, okay, it's looking much better than how I said last year. Yes, I have heard Sephiroth's new voice. I'm excited. All y'all, like, listen. Y'all, everybody has an opinion, but I will say this. Travis is gonna fucking kill it as Sephiroth. I am excited. Tyler did a good job, did an amazing job voicing Sephiroth, but I understand that he had scheduling conflicts and they had to get Travis Willingham. I am very much excited to hear Travis as Sephiroth more. It's like a little bit, I'm like, ooh, chills. I am excited. And yet how the internet is just like, Sephiroth's just straight up Superman, because kind of like how past Sephiroth voices have been the voice of Superman. I am just like, ah. I think they gave us the trailer how much people were not happy with the announcement trailer before. Yeah, but I will admit, I wanna praise the trailer. I wanna praise the trailer in Persona 4 Revival. Everything looks good. I kind of fangirled a little bit at the baton pass that they're gonna do. I fangirled a little, like, we're fucking doing baton passes in Persona 4 Revival! Ah! I tried so hard to hold my excitement in because I was still at work, on break watching the trailer. And I'm like, oh my god. And I will say, so far I am liking, Yosuke, Chie's, and Naoto. I'm liking the whole cast. But like I said, Narukami's new voice, it's gonna take for me a while to get used to, but I'm pretty sure I'll love it anyways. Because, like, I fucking loved the recast Persona 3 Reload. All of them did fucking fantastic. I will say that. I do hope that how they kind of did with Persona 3 Reload, we get any of the past cast members of Persona 4, the original Persona 4. I kind of hope they can at least voice NPCs. Because they did it in fucking Reload. They can do it. They'll probably do it in this one, but I really hope so. Because, like, mainly just because I want to hear Yuri and Johnny be NPCs. And I hope, like, they did it with Tara Platt, how, she, came back to her her role as Elizabeth in, Persona 3 Reload. I'm like, what if they got, Marisha Ray to come back as voice as, Margaret? It could happen. I would hear Marisha again as Margaret. I've seen jokes already going, Sayu is gonna be in a social link in P4 at this point. Well, I don't know. But so far there has been no cast announcements of the new cast, Persona 4 Revival, but some I could kind of hear, and I might say I know who it was, but then again, I'm not gonna say it to protect my reputation and to not get any VAs in trouble. I will not say who. I won't say who is who, just to be on the safe side, and besides, they're under NDA, so they really are not supposed to talk about it, and I don't want to get them in trouble. So I'm going to do my part and not say who do I think I heard. Just so I can be a good egg. But I already am a good egg. But yeah, no, I am looking forward to, the cast. Even, I will say, Nautico's new voice is precious. It is adorable. It is very cute. It is very, very cute. I'm like, oh, Nautico! But it makes me wonder if, who's gonna be Adachi at this point. But they're probably just gonna get the pro tag. The new voice of the pro tag for Adachi. Because they did it with Alex Lee when he voiced the protagonist and Ryosuke. And even with Johnny, he voiced both Adachi and Narukami. I think they'll need to add some new content to boost them because Golden was actually pretty good. Yeah! They'll probably do that, but I'm like, are they gonna give, like, I'm making so many comparisons to Reload with Revival. Like, if we're getting new equipment, like how they did So it is now we reveal that Inventor is Adachi. Yes, Inventor is Adachi. I just hear it now, Monokuma's voice. And he'll just be carrying a big old cabbage. I'm calling it right now, chat. But yeah, no, I am very much and it is coming out on February 18th, 2027. So my January and February calendar is gonna be filled up to the brim because Evercold we will play on stream. I'm gonna be playing 14 Evercold on stream. I probably might be playing Revival on my own time because Persona is just such a long game and I'd rather not do it on stream. I'd rather do it on my own time when I can. Especially since I think just also because since Atlas does get strict whenever people want to play their games. Guest star Persona Monokuma. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I am very much excited. I am very excited. Looking forward to Persona 4 Revival. And I think we might be getting some more info at Anime Expo, because one of my friends messaged me that the Persona character designer or Persona is coming to Anime Expo. But we'll see. I hope they do a panel. Because they did it around the time during Anime Expo 2023, back when they announced Reload, and like a couple weeks later, it was Anime Expo, and they did a voice actor panel, but we shall see. But really, Persona 6, Spyro, and Persona 4 Revival, those were the only 3 highlights I wanted to talk about. Other stuff, like Gears of War looks cool, that Plague Tale game, and that Fable game look interesting. But those 3, I only give a shit about talking about those 3. And now, chat, let's dive into our final topic of tonight's stream. Nintendo Direct predictions, because we've got a Direct coming up tomorrow morning, which yours truly shall be reacting, and I'm not suffering alone. Chaos is gonna join me. He's gonna join me, and we're both gonna scream our heads off, and we're gonna melt and have our and lose our vocal cords and just geek out about everything, because I will tell y'all this. This past week has been fucking amazing with games. We had a great State of Play, we had a great Summer Game Fest, and a pretty damn good Xbox Showcase. So, Nintendo, please, 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 I am begging you, please do not disappoint us tomorrow morning. I am begging you, Nintendo, please announce some good stuff tomorrow morning. That's all I ask. But all I really want, I just want a Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave release date. That's all I want. I just want to know when the game is coming out. I will say, I hope we get a release date for Danganronpa 2x2, the remake of Danganronpa 2, because since they did announce it in, they announced it at, the last Direct. A new Zelda game? Probably? But so, I have been hearing rumors that, there's been leaks going around that Ocarina of Time is gonna get a Switch 2 remastered, or at least a remake for the Switch 2. That would actually be pretty cool. But, it would be very interesting of what all can we get announced. I'd like a release date for Danganronpa 2x2, but I feel like with Anime Expo right around the corner, they're gonna give us a release date, but we'll see. I'd laugh if they give us a release date for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver on Switch. I mean, you're not wrong. Other games I really want on the Switch too. I know it's hopeless thinking and it's probably not gonna happen. I really want Final Fantasy 16 to be on Switch too. I know it's hopeless thinking, but it's about to be the 3-year anniversary of 16, and I really want Final Fantasy 16 on Switch too, but I know it's hopeless thinking. And Yoshi P hinted last year. We'll probably get some info on Pokemon. I want to say... I'm gonna have to say a yikes on that. Considering that, Winds and Waves just got announced. I probably won't... I would say, Chaos, they're probably gonna give us a trailer, I think, in a September Direct. I want to say that. I will admit, I doubt we'll get anything Pokemon related, but something tells me we're gonna get Pokopia, whatever the fuck that game's called, DLC. I'm calling it right now. Another thing I really want, if they're gonna announce, any more games coming to the GameCube and N64 emulator, I want them to fucking put Smash Bros. And Smash Bros. Melee on there. I want that to happen. Y'all, it took them that fucking long to put DK64 on the Switch. They can do Smash Bros. And Smash Bros. Melee on there. I want that to happen. Also, a bunch of people have been saying that we might be getting a Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition. That'd be fucking dope. I would love if they did a Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition. But I would like them to put in more content with Xenoblade 2. Because when they put in Xenoblade X on Switch 2, it was just like, oh, it was basically just a $5 upgrade of better enhanced shit, and your guys aren't gonna do that. But also, I want to say this, Monolith has been cooking. Monolith's been cooking this year. Hello, Kusunoha. We're talking about, predictions. You'd be lucky if they did that, considering how janky the connection is on the emulators. Yeah, but I still want hope. I can still have hopes. I can still have fucking hopes, though, Chaos. Don't take this away from me. Don't take away my hopes. But, oh my goodness. But see, I do wish that they could do, if they do announce a Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition, that they give us a little more extra side content other than just, oh, we fixed frame rates and shit. Well, we actually got the content in the after credits where we have to fly around and find people, then fight that final boss. I mean, true, yeah. I also would like if they put Metaphor on the Switch, too. Because Metaphor is such a good fucking game. I love Metaphor. I'd love to re-experience in handheld mode. But I really hope they give it their all for tomorrow. I really want them to announce good shit tomorrow. Considering how shitty, like, the third-party direct was a few months ago, because Chaos and I were like, look, we're not gonna stream it. Because of how shitty it was, that fucking direct was, in the third party at the end, with the last announcement being fucking Todd Howard. Oh, that motherfucker. But the only... Oh! Wait a minute. I hope we at least get a Chaos, do you remember that, when you and I were watching the third-party direct together, there was that one game that, fuck, what's it called? I know it's supposed to come out this summer, but, it was that 90s anime vibe. You and me both were like, ooh, this looks cool. Do you remember that game? What is that called? Orbitals? Whatever it's called. I kind of agree with you on that, Kuzunoha. Because I did see that post how the eShop's gonna be under maintenance. But, yeah, no, Chaos, I know, we were talking about that. Oh my god. Because it's supposed to come out this summer. And it's summer now. Oh my god, it was so fucking bad. Blah, blah, blah. Skyrim full on. No one cares! But that and Rebirth were the only two things that caught my eye during that third-party direct. But it really could be. Anything could be announced. It really could be anything. Especially now that we're in a year in the Switch 2. It's gonna make me question, like, what else are they gonna do? It's... what are they gonna do? It really makes me question what's gonna get announced tomorrow. But it better be good, though, because... yeah. I will say, a lot of people think we're gonna get another Xenoblade game. I doubt it. I want to say I have my doubts on Xenoblade 4. But I kind of want a fucking Xenoblade Warriors game. That's all I want. I would like something Xenoblade related to be announced, but, I don't know. It kind of, it flashes me back, though, to back when, 2022, when I was like, oh, it's Xenoblade 3, that's probably not gonna happen, and then at the end, it's fucking Xenoblade 3, and I'm like, what the fuck? I hope it's just not a rehash trailer of past week games, that are now gonna be on the Switch. I hope so, too. I really don't want, like, stuff that we already know, but I don't know. And what's shocking to me is, after the direct we're getting tomorrow, we're jumping straight into a Nintendo Treehouse. Will not be reacting to the Nintendo Treehouse, because I gotta take care of stuff before I go to work. But, oh my goodness, it could be anything. But for the love of God and all that is holy, please let it be good. I doubt, though, that they're gonna put fucking, they're gonna put Persona 4 Revival on the Switch, too, because they fucking did that with Persona 3 Reload, and it ran like shit on the Switch, too. And I'm like, oh god. I don't own Persona 3 Reload on Switch 2, but fucking I've heard it ran very shitty on Switch 2. I don't see a new Xenoblade coming out at least next year at the earliest. I agree with you. I just hope they do not disappoint because they've been kind of lacking recently. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I remember I was on a podcast last year, and I was telling them kind of how, like, we're always gonna have, like, a second generation, like, successor, and how it's gonna gain a little popularity, and then give it 2 to 3 years, and then nothing really is gonna happen. And then Nintendo's just gonna move on to the next console. But, oh my god. I don't know what to expect, though. And I'm kind of a little nervous, too. I'm like, what are they gonna give us? I just don't know what, though. But I kind of agree with what Chaos said in chat earlier, how we're gonna get another, probably more info on Star Fox. And I'm still a little shocked on how early it's coming out. Because Chaos and I watched it together and we were like, it's that early? And I was expecting really for a fall release, but I'm like, damn, you guys better not be pushing yourselves. And that kind of what a little scary, it's gonna scare me a little bit. It's, with it coming out, that early, it's gonna run bad. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that, Chaos. We still haven't gotten a mainline Mario game, and it's been since, like, Odyssey since that happened. Especially also since we're at the 40th anniversary of the Mario games. I was like, what in the hell are you guys doing? Miyamoto, what gives, buddy? And I was like I remember when Francis and I reacted to the Switch 2 Direct, we were like, it's been a while. Star Fox is something probably before. I mean, yeah. And especially how it's also going to be on the Switch 2 exclusive, so we'll just have to wait and see what they're going to give us. But it really could just be anything. Chaos and I are just gonna watch and be like, what the fuck? Well, what if we get a new Mario game announcement and it's the last thing, though? Kind of think about that, chat. Think about that. What if it's like the final, like, this'll be our last announcement, and it's a new Mario game? If I'm to be honest, I've got no expectations. That's what Kuzunoha just said. But Chaos, you and I can both agree we just want a fucking Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave release date, right? But kind of what Chaos and I kind of talked about regarding to Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave release date, something tells me that it's gonna get delayed. Because they did it with 3 houses, something tells me they're gonna delay it. I'm very curious if that Tales of Ternia remastered gets announced tomorrow. Yeah, it kind of made me, and a little bit as I'm flashing back just to now at Summer Game Fest, how the Part 3, or Revelations, was announcement for next year. I was like, and I'm like, wait a minute, that makes sense because considering they just released Rebirth on Switch 2 and Xbox. And then, like, with Summer Game Fest coming up, I'm like, they're gonna fucking call for part 3. And it's coming on onto all the platforms. And boom! It's coming on to all platforms next spring. But all I just really want is a Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave release date. But I'm gonna just say this. Nintendo. Look at me. Look at my red eyes. Look at my fluffy face. Look at my pink fluffy face. Look at my big red eyes. Now look at me. Eyes are up here. If you guys release any games that catch my interest, and it comes out in September or October, we are going to have a very, very long discussion. Because if Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave comes out in September, I will die. And I will scream. I will recreate what I did last September's Direct. I'll do it. And then Chaos is just gonna laugh hysterically. Pal World? Really? I don't even play Pal World, but I don't really intend to. But on the Switch too? No. Hell no. I guess you better prepare for a discussion. Yeah, no shit, because I feel like they're gonna be announcing games coming out in September and October. And it's gonna be games that catch my interest. You know why all these games are coming out in September, October, to avoid GTA 6 release date? No, I just thought it was just because of the console war. Or better yet, being like, money. Because money. But it really could just be anything tomorrow. Okay, Mr. Krabs. I. Money, money, money. I was rewatching, my best of 2024, and I was reminiscing on how my mind was blown that, Hank's actor is Mr. Krabs, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was still fucking thinking about that. But, what else are we getting? But yeah, no, basically, the past week has just been straight up E3. Coming to Switch 2, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. It'd be funny if they did, though. It'd be funny. Yeah, I'm shocked it hasn't, but then again, I feel like if it runs on the Switch too, it's gonna be buggy. Yep, you can. Oh god!
Well,
Fuck off! I knew you
at
were
least you
gonna
purr
do
for
that!
me.
I knew you were gonna fucking do that. It'd be funny if I'm just playing, like, and my mother just sees a Stargate's butt. Like, what are you playing, and I'm like, I'm also gonna say this. Something tells me they're gonna show up.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
Something does tell me they're gonna show a little trailer of, ha ha, you got ads. Ha ha. Hey man. I'm curious what kind of ads are Chaos is watching. As soon as Chaos comes back, I'm gonna ask him what ads he got. Because I think he told me I had a weird ad once on my channel when he was getting an ad break, and I just want to hear about that. One minute, 30-minute ads. What is this, YouTube? Yes! That's how I make the money on Twitch. Chaos, are you free from ad jail? Finally freaking free. Hey, buddy! What kind of ads did my channel have to offer? What kind of ads? Head shaving ads. What? What? Dead serious? Are you being serious? What the fuck? That is so fucking hilarious. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, because I remembered a while back, I think you told me you had funny ads on my channel when you were in ad jail. Because I was like, just to fuck with him, I'm gonna ask Chaos what kind of ads he got. Because I'm curious what kind of ads show up. Okay, what else is there to talk about? What are we doing? Yeah, I think you told me about that, Chaos. Oh, what the hell does Twitch even put on ads? Oh my god. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Something is gonna tell me we're gonna get a small trailer just to recap that, Final Fantasy XIV is gonna be on Switch too. because we're 2 months into release of 14 on the Switch 2, and they did announce that during FanFest, but I will say this, they're gonna probably put in a little snippet of 14 on Switch 2. I will say that. Or, like, why a head shaving ad? But I'm already bald, mother truckers. Bald! 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 My eyes! Yeah, that will probably be in their mid-direct reel. Yeah! They'll probably do that. My niece calls me bald, I just call her brat. What else is there to talk about? All I just really want is Fire Emblem Fortune Sweep release date. That's all I want, dear Nintendo. But take your sweet time releasing it, but if it's in September, I am fucked. And I might play that on stream. Since I played Engage, I'll do it. I still liked Engage, though. Engage was a fun game to play. Reminded me of when I went to AkiCon very last minute for back in 2023. I remembered I was with a bunch of people and we were talking about our first impressions of Fire Emblem Engage and like DLC predictions of which emblems we're gonna get. Chaos. Chaos. Chaos! No. No! No! I deleted that because I don't want that. No! Bad chaos! I fucking deleted that, you motherfucker! I'm this close to making it a bad word, chat! This close! And I'm calling it right now. Fucking Cosmo's gonna come in my chat and just troll me with farming games. No! But I will say this. I want to say it again. I really want Final Fantasy 16 to be on Switch 2. I know it's like still hopeless thinking, but I know it's gonna overheat the system just a little, and especially with how much storage 16 is, but I could still have hope. I just want to cry again. Just relive it on handheld. I still need to play through a remake. Too many games, like, as soon as I leave for vacation next week, next Friday, I gotta just bring a bunch of games and be like, I need to catch up on... Don't look at Twitter. I saw the notification on my phone, Chaos. I saw the fucking notification. Well, the Switch 2 can run Rebirth. Yeah! I do want to get Rebirth. I do want to get Rebirth on Switch 2, but I still need to play through, Oh, because I was talking about Final Fantasy 16. Okay. But yeah, no, but if they did decide to put 16 on the Switch too, it makes me curious on how it's gonna be, especially storage-wise. I need to keep that in mind, because I know Clive and I were talking about this, a while back, and how she was kind of iffy on how 16 shouldn't be on the Switch too, but there's, wishful thinking. I'm just laughing my ass off when Chaos just replied to. God damn it. Folks, if I have to disappear and return battered and bruised, you know why. I would never! I'd just pull the claws out, but... No, I would never hurt you. Calm down. I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean, chat. Calm down. I wonder. What?! What?! What? I'm not that mean. Ooh. I know, like, there was another, like, possible rumor that, Devil May Cry 5 might be coming to Switch 2. That would be very interesting if, they did put that. Because I was like, it could happen, but it would be kind of cool if, Devil May Cry 5 came on the Switch 2. But, oh my goodness, it could be anything. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. See, like, but are any of the Devil May Cry games on the Switch? Are any of them on Switch, or none of them? I'm just curious. I already got all 5 games on PlayStation, folks. I ain't doing it on Switch. That's just for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake. Starts Baldur's Gate 3 run with Beth, stabs the story, and runs away, laughing. Oh, Chaos. Why would you do that? And I would just, if you did do that, Chaos, that would make me awfully sad. You try to break my heart? Okay, the first 4? Okay, gotcha. Okay, then it's possibly then there's a good possibility of Devil May Cry 5 gonna get on the Switch too. I'm just trying to think, though. But I'm just saying, Nintendo Direct, y'all better give it your all tomorrow morning. Last night I couldn't sleep well because I think it was just because I was making myself anxious if we were gonna get a Nintendo Direct announcement. So I was like, if I start dreaming about Nintendo shit, and I wake up, that's gonna be interesting. I will admit, since I did start the Devil May Cry games and, seeing Trish and how, Season 3 is gonna be the final season on Netflix, since Season 3 just got announced for Devil May Cry. It does make me wonder in the anime if, we're gonna see Trish for Season 3. So I was like, where is Trish? But then again, it's different parallel universes in the Devil May Cry universe. Again, it's hard to say. Yeah, I know. That being said, folks, ready your bingo cards tomorrow morning. Shit's gonna get real. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Anything else? Before we wrap up for the evening? Because I did mention it will be short since I was playing a demo and then talked about Xbox and the showcase and then the direct. I do want to ask Kuzunoha his personal thoughts, though, on the Xbox showcase. DMC 3, 1, 4, 2, and 5. Yeah, I think my sister did tell me about, like, how the lore is with the Devil May Cry games. God, I'm a little scared to play 2. I'm a little scared to play 2 now. Once I finish Devil May Cry 1, I'm a little scared of playing 2. I'm a little scared. A lot of people are warning me. Sarah, Francis, and my sister have warned me about 2. So I'm a little panicking. Two is just bland as fuck. Oh, okay. When you consider they were trying to make a not-action Resident Evil was their first attempt after 1. Gotcha. I'm seeing okay. So I don't play Withering Waves, but they just released the Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab they did. I saw some of the cutscenes on that, and I will say, it pulled my heartstrings. And I just rewatched Edge Runners last weekend. And fucking, oh my god. Just seeing some of the cutscenes, I won't spoil it, but, fucking, oh my god. I was like, ah. Just send you a link to the, oh yeah, the collector's edition. Yeah, Francis messaged me earlier today, and I'm like, he sent me where he fucking got the collector's edition, and he said he got it on GameStop, and I'm like, and I just remember, like, oh, you motherfucker, you got it on GameStop! You motherfucker, you got it on GameStop! Mr. GameStop at it again! Do they still have it up on for GameStop? Do they still have it? I think they still do. But I'm scared how long it's gonna take for them to, Ugh. It's like, I kinda wanna get it, but do I want to spend that kind of money on getting the collector's edition? Yet again, Francis will be, like, coming in and slap my face, be like, Beth, get the collector's edition. I'm like, but I don't want to spend $250 on it. But at the same time, I kinda do. But I don't. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I did see that we're getting, if you get the pre-order bonus, that you get the Persona 5 Royal and Persona 3 Reload Battle BGM. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm ready to edit the settings and just put all my battle BGMs at random. Because I did that with Reload. I want to do it again in Revival. I do hope we get... I think we also are getting DLC of the other Personas. Just the main parties for Persona 5 as Persona DLCs. I did that with Persona 3 Reload. It was worth it. I had Satanael as... and Vanadis as my mains. Oh my goodness. I am super excited for Persona 4 Revival. I'm very excited. It does kind of want to make me go back and go back into my golden playthrough, because I do need to get back into playing that, but I haven't touched that in years. Ugh. Too many games I've backlogged, but I've been busy with work and cosplay work before cons coming up that I haven't gotten the chance to do it. Okay, yeah, it was the Persona set. That's the Damn, that Izanagi statue though. Man, that collector's box looks fucking sick. Oh my god. Well, I guess if there's anything else. Anything else worth talking about before we wrap up? Trying to think. Well, not much. Yeah, I think we kind of cleared everything up for this week. Yeah, I think we'll probably go ahead and call it for the evening. Thank you, everybody who joined me on this lovely discussion. Thanks for joining me with the Onimusha demo, everybody. Lovely chatting with you guys as always. But yes, as a surprise stream, I'll be back here in the morning. Chaos and I will be reacting to the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. The rest of the plan for the week, I do plan to catch up on more Saros and Devil May Cry this week. That's going to be on Wednesday and Friday night. Just to also give you guys a fair warning, this week will be my last week to stream this week because next week, my work schedule is all of my shifts next week are going to be afternoon to evening shifts, so meaning I can't get any stream time done before I leave for vacation next Friday. So I will be MIA for 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks after this week. Just to give you guys a heads up. And I'll probably just make sure you all know ahead of time, just give you guys a heads up. But, yeah. Nonetheless, you guys have a good night. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. Stay safe, stay hydrated, spread the love. See you all tomorrow morning. Get me Fire Emblem's Fortunes Where Leaves release date, dang it! Good night, y'all. Have a good one.